Hello and a warm welcome back to Hughes Nursery, and today I've got quite an exciting video for you because I'm going to be, I am even announcing a new playlist which I'll be doing, and this playlist is basically a series on small space vegetable gardening where you'll be learning how you can easily maximize your yields for minimum effort and having a maximum output at the end, and having a lot of fun and trying some new different tips and tricks. I'll go on a bit later on in the video what will be happening in the playlist, but the reason why I decided to do this is that small space growing has been growing in popularity across the world at quite a rapid speed because you used to many years ago, people would only grow in backyards. But new technologies, new ways, new methods, and new ideas, and especially the creative ideas, have made people move from backyards to start growing in their windowsills, in their balconies, on their doorsteps. There's almost, any possibility where you can grow food. People aren't getting as put back from growing in backyards. They start to get inspired that they can actually grow their own food in their own homes, which is very exciting. So some of you may have been part of the survey which I did in the reflection of 2014. And quite a few of you expressed interest in small space gardening. So I thought this is a great time to start and show people how to do this. Now, if you do have a backyard and you grow mainly in a backyard, or you have lots of land, you can still watch this playlist, because this playlist is going to be quite clever, because not only you can use it for small space gardening, but you can also implement these ideas and these methods into larger gardens, or just if you want to do some fun projects, like say if you have a family, do some fun projects like that. So to kickstart this playlist, I'm going to give you 3 really easy tips to start growing in small spaces for someone who's just starting out. Now remember, this playlist will be from beginners to intermediate to even advanced, because I'll be sharing with you tips and tricks that most people won't even know about, which is going to be pretty exciting. And the first tip, if you're just starting out, is to buy 1 bag of good quality organic compost. Organic compost is something that everyone should aspire to creating their own as their own goal in the garden. But first, you don't want to be daunted by having the idea of, I need to make some compost, when you have it already, and all you need is a container, some seeds, and a bit of water to start getting your plant growing. And that brings me on to the second tip, is to save up all your containers, whether it's yogurt pots or large buckets, anything really. Cardboard boxes work as well. Yogurt pots, they're a bit too small for larger plants, but they're great to start seedlings off in. And then when you can transplant them, such as I would recommend using toilet rolls, where you can cut them up and create a really good pot which you can plant. I prefer and like planting like bean seeds in them, and it grows into a seedling, and you can just stick the seedling into the ground or into a larger container where it'll decompose naturally and allow the roots to go through into the fresh organic compost. So remember to get all your friends, families, and neighbours in to try and help you by saving all their containers where you can start planting your vegetables in. And smaller yogurt pots are better for seedlings, and then you can transplant them into larger containers where you don't have to water it as less, because smaller containers, they dry out really easily and your plants are at a much higher risk of wilting. But if you use larger containers, you'll have to water them less. You can even mulch them, which will also save watering. And in this series, I'll give you several watering and irrigation tips, which are super simple. You don't even need any electricity or any fancy equipment. And my third and final quick tip is to make use of vertical space. I created a hanging herb planter video, which I used tin cans, which used to have baked beans in, and then I changed that from baked bean tin can. I just really easily created a hanging planter out of there, and then you can really easily grow herbs just from almost anything. So if you would like to check that out, why not go down into the description and there'll be a link to that video. And then the great thing about this as well is that you can create multiple layers of the tin cans, which are going to maximize your space even more efficiently and create a really nice haven for growing all your herbs. And if they're a bit bigger, you can start growing things like tumbling tomatoes. So this is going to be quite a regular feature here on Hughes Nursery, and I can't wait to get started because there's going to be loads of things that I'll be speaking about, like companion planting, succession planting, all sorts, tips and tricks, some pretty cool ideas and things that I know about and that I want to share with you. So I'm very excited to get this started, and I have a full weekend, luckily. I don't have any school this Saturday, so I have a full weekend where I can start making quite a few videos for this series. Now this series will be a regular along with another series where I'll be promoting low-cost gardening along with Patrick Dolan and Stephen LeGray. So this is all very exciting, and I can't wait to see what will happen with all these pretty cool series coming along, and I hope you'll enjoy the journey too. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this has inspired you to get you a bit interested in this series, and I'll start off by next Tuesday will be the first proper video of this series. So I'm really excited to see you then. So if you're just joining me and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you join this ever-growing community, because by joining together we can share and cross-pollinate all sorts of ideas, and you can learn how to grow your own organic produce inexpensively. Thank you very much for watching, I really appreciate it, and please give this video a like as well. See you again soon and have a great day. Goodbye.